Stop throwing away money and start recycling.
Okay, so dry composting update. So this is a peculiar place, I guess, for this because it's just in my office. But the reason is because it's not far from the kitchen, but it's still out of sight, and it's not far from a vent that is always cycling air. So yeah, it actually, stuff dries out pretty good, pretty quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend up some of this stuff. You can use a grindstone and just do it by hand, which is pretty cool because that's kind of what this whole thing is about, natural recycling ideas. But yeah, I'm gonna get through it fast. Just using this, I'm gonna grind up some of this stuff, turn it into powder, and then add that to soil. And any of the pieces, even that aren't powder, even if we have little bits and pieces, those are still good because they help aerate the soil. It doesn't have to all be totally powder. All right, cool, yeah, so I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be noisy and loud, so I'm gonna have these on. That's the process, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, so orange peels, potato peels, apple cores, grape stems, onion peels, tips of carrots, all great stuff. You don't want to put anything here that's supported a fungi culture, a black, mold. If it's rotting, that's fine. But if it's gotten too far and it's actually started to mold, unless it's white, don't use it. Dried out mold is just going to go dormant. It's not going to die. So when it's blended up, especially, and added into the soil later, it's going to thrive. So if it's white moldy, that's fine. Throw that in. Anything else though, don't use it. But yeah, even garlic pieces, onion pieces, everything works, and you'll be surprised how quick it dries out. So these strands that you see in here, these long hair-like fiber pieces come from the banana peels, and that's actually great because it's going to help also aerate the soil, which things like orchids actually need to live, and it's also going to act like little highways for the mycelium should you have mycelium grow, so it's awesome.
That's perfect. Even these little shreds like this, that is just so awesome for soil. That is going to be just amazing. That actually smells so good because the orange and lemon were in there. Oh my gosh. Doing composting that smells good. That's incredible. See, I didn't run that as long. You don't have as much powder. That's a good thing. Powder is going to get into the soil quickly, into the roots, nutrients, nitrogen into the soil, all that. But these bigger pieces, just as important. They're going to support mycelium and air pockets. Drainage.
You see white on the roots like that. Roots aren't normally always white like that and fuzzy. That's actually mycelium on them. And if someone tells you mushrooms are bad for trees, that's probably taken highly out of context, or they're speaking to a very particular thing. In most cases, mycelium and mushrooms are amazing. The benefits are absolutely incredible for the soil and for plants, trees. And actually, mycelium is nature's defense against man-made things as bad as nuclear waste. That's right. You think that nuclear waste sits around forever and ever and ever. We have to send it off to the sun. No, that's bullshit. Nature can actually take care of it if we let it. Research it. This book here is a good start.
So here's the last of what I've got for now. And this tin here, this dish, it's just perfect for obvious reasons. And this last bit here, I can just scrape it right out. And if I had both my hands free, I could just literally just pour this last little bit right in there. So it's just very convenient. The whole thing has just really come together very well.